Hello there, it's OG1 Kenobi. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday still. Last pack of the day. It's Jujutsu Kaisen Union Arena, made by Bandai, and yeah, it's manufactured in Tokyo, Japan, just like the One Piece cards are. Packaged very similarly as well. You can tell. That's what I will say. Bandai does really good with their cards. They take care of them. That being said, they're not very creative. So I wanted to talk about these two kind of in conjunction to each other and do it like right after I opened up the One Piece deck, which One Piece has been making cards for a while now. These Union Arena cards I've only seen around this year. Maybe I'm being ignorant because yeah, they have UE03. So that means this is the third of the booster sets for your Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe I'm late to the party. Who knows? But I do know for a fact that yeah, Crunchyroll is now selling merchandise from their franchises on their platform that they host. I know a lot of them come from the Crunchyroll store. This is got like a local retailer, but I'm wondering if that has something to do with a lot of the animators and creators of these shows getting, and sorry, mangas. They're manga first before they're anime. Not bad. The creators of the mangas and everything, they're somehow feeling like they're getting the raw end of the deal on something here with Crunchyroll. I'm not sure if it has to do with, you know, the stuff that they're selling on the Crunchyroll store, under the Crunchyroll brand. I don't know what sort of licensing deals they have or anything like that. So that I'm just guessing that's probably what is causing the tension. Money and just kind of credit. And also Union Arena, I like how they kind of had the idea to make a sort of single set of rules. They're very similar to One Piece. They have colors, and yeah, you base your decks around that color, and yeah, it's very similar. But the illustration quality and everything so much better on One Piece cards. I'm sorry to say that. You only get really like, frames from the anime and stuff like that. You don't get original illustrations or anything. Honestly, it just feels a little lazy to me, but I still really like these packs. I like to open them. Gives me something to look at other than Pokemon and One Piece cards. So I have been, yeah. There's a couple Union Arena pack openings on my channel. So this isn't the first one I've done. And again, like all Bandai sleeve packs, just crack those sides open and slide it on out. Don't go for the perforated edges or cutting or anything like that. Like with Pokemon, just slide it on out of there. You'll have minimal damage. Another thing I love about Bandai cards in Union Arena and yeah, One Piece, stuff like that. They have a lot more space up here. So if you do the snip and rip method like I do, you can just kind of snip and not really worry about snipping any of the card tops. I have to worry about that a little bit with Pokemon cards, not so much with anything from Bandai. And as I was saying, I don't know if One Piece is going to get roped into this or not. I kind of hope they don't. I really want them to keep their own thing going. But Union Arena cards, yeah, they have a universal base set of rules. So they're all played the same way, but you can do it with a bunch of the franchises you can find on Crunchyroll, like Jujutsu Kaisen, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach. Actually, I don't even know if Bleach is on Crunchyroll. At least not in my area. But anyways, yeah. And as I was saying, these are from screenshots from the movies and the what do you call it, TV show. Here's some Cursed Spirit cards. We're gonna start off right away with a level 4. Just an Ember insect, or insects. There's 2 of them. And yeah, it's an event card. Choose a character, low BP. Yeah, from the front line, you basically sideline it. And as you can see, yeah, they use the same coloring system for. Next one is yellow. It's, oh, here we go, Kugasaki. Oh, I just got sad. Thought about her last episode. I think she survived. They wouldn't have. Yeah, she must have survived. She probably lost that eye. She would 100% lost that eye though. See my, oh my god, yeah, that was. Oh, I think she makes it. I think she makes it. I haven't read the manga, so don't ruin it for me if she doesn't. I'm sure she dies at some point, just not yet. Megumi. Next we have Fushiguro. Okay, so we got like the entire class of first years almost. We're just missing Yuji now. Um, so that's kind of funny. Got a whole bunch of classmates. Okay, here's a curse user. This guy's a freak. Oh wait, no, it's not curse user. It's Miwa. I'm sorry. I thought that was somebody else. I'm very tired. I thought it was the guy with the eyes under his marks, even though he's blonde. I don't know why I thought that. It's just Miwa making a silly face. Honestly, one of my favorite end credit scenes from the show is when um, Gojo is like, "Who's the girl with the blue hair? Yeah, she's cute." And I'm like, "Dude, that's a student. No, I get it. She goes to a different school, but no." I was like, "Don't say that." Oh man, Gojo, why'd you have to say that? Ooh, okay. I'm happy we have this with Kugisaki. It's their Strata technique, resonance, fucking very good against people who you need to damage um, their spirit and not their physical body. So yeah, Mahito, I'm looking at you. Very effective against him. Next up we have Junpei, who killed his classmates. Well, tried to kill his classmates. He saw Mahito kill his classmates, and that intrigued him. Sad story. He could have been the fourth first year, but he decided to go with Mahito, and let's just say it really transformed him in his role. That was bad taste. Ratio technique collapse from Nanami. Here we go. That's what he uses on Mahito to trap him, and that's when he finds out that yeah, his body literally can't take damage, and you have to inflict damage on his soul. So that's why Yuji's so effective with him, because Sukuna and then again Strata resonance, it affects the soul, and the effects depend on what is offered up as sacrifice and stuff like that. It's kind of like a voodoo doll kind of thing. It's really cool. I know this is Nanami's technique. I just talked about Kugasaki's. I'm sorry. Um, his ratio technique is awesome. He can, yeah, basically perform a critical hit on any limb on any creature just by creating a ratio of 7 to 3. And yeah, his the collapse thing, it will take out entire structures. Here's the principal of Jujutsu High, Mr. Yaga. Masamichi, that's his first name. He what do you call it? Gives Jogo a hard time, or yeah, Gojo a hard time, but someone needs to give that man a hard time. Domain expansion. Oh my god, is this yeah, the embodiment of self perfection? No, it's just a normal domain expansion, but it is Mahito's, which is yeah. Oh yeah, once you get trapped in Mahito's, unless yeah, you're yeah, I won't give it all away. But basically, you're pretty much screwed even if you're stuck in his um, domain for only like 0.2 seconds. Let's just say that. And then here we go. We got Yuji Itadori sipping a can of soda, keeping the cursed doll under control. We got the entire first year class of Jujutsu High here in this pack. That's pretty cool. And then we're moving on to our last two cards here, which I think are both one's reverse holographic / holographic, which it's Izumaki. It's Inumaki. He's a cursed speech user. Whatever he says or tells people to do, they'll do it. But the stronger and the more intense, like the more powerful words he uses, the more it damages his throat, which, he tries to do his best by keeping like some cough medicine on him, but it can only go so far. And he normally coughs up a little bit of blood if he barks out a very strong order, like, I don't know, stab yourself or something like that. That would be a lot more than just him saying stop. Either way, he would be inflicting his will upon you. And then for our last holographic card, baby, we got the special illustration of Inumaki right here. I love Inumaki. Not as much as what's his face? The guy who has Rika as a curse. This is a special rare right here. That's why I was freaking out so much, and you can, obviously see the difference. They also have different powers and effects. So, unlike Pokemon in One Piece, the special rare cards in these decks, they actually do something different other than look really nice and cool, which I got one of him and I got one of Mahito. And yeah. This is probably my favorite card right here that I've pulled for Jujutsu Kaisen. It looked great. It looks amazing. And you don't see enough of Inumaki in the anime, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's Jujutsu Kaisen. I wanted to do that because again, I start school tomorrow. Wish me freaking luck. I also wanted to talk about the differences between Union Arena and One Piece. The main difference being One Piece has been around for a while. They have their own thing going on. They have a whole set of rules and everything. Like it's different. It's different, even though they're very similar. Ooh, I'll rip my game map a little bit, but yeah, they're very similar. But as you can see, there's some pretty clear instructions, and they're obviously a little more complex than the Union Arena because they would have to be for it to work with all the different franchises and characters and stuff like that. That's why I like One Piece. They can really customize the characters and the cards and their abilities to the show and the actual characters that are in it. Like this one, I feel like domain expansion, self embodiment of perfection. That's probably what this card would have been, because anyone can do a domain expansion. Well, not anyone, but a lot of people can do domain expansions. Yeah, and once you do it, you're in their guaranteed hit range, and that pretty much seals the deal for them 90% of the time. But yeah, there's a couple ways to get out of it. One of them is activating your own simple domain. Will nullify their instant hit effect. And then there's also, you can break into it, you can break out of it, which is a little bit harder because they're fundamentally meant to keep things in, not keep people out. So yeah, that's just, what do you call it? what Gege San decided to do. And oh my god, I love the way this holographic card shines, and I love that we got the holographic Maki normal card to go right with it. We got the whole class of first years at Jujutsu High. We got two of the same character, but he's a second year at Jujutsu High, and then yeah, we even got the principal of Jujutsu High. So lots of school stuff. That was the theme I was going for here, and yeah, you can kind of see they very similar to One Piece. They got yellow, blue, green, red. One Piece does have more colors, and like I said, it's more customized to the actual world of One Piece instead of trying to make a blanket set of rules. And yeah, other than that, the only kind of like original illustrations you'll see are these right here from the special rares. These other normal cards, they're just pictures taken from the anime. I mean, I know someone illustrated that for the anime and animated it and everything, but like these One Piece cards and these Pokemon cards, they have their own designers and illustrators and everything. Like, this just feels like it was kind of put together because trading card games were hot, and yeah, I don't know how much say they had in this. I honestly wouldn't have made this move if I were them. I would have done my own sort of thing, like One Piece. At least that's what I would have wanted to do. But kind of makes sense if Crunchyroll was the one pushing this, because they're the ones who have all the franchises. So yeah, I have a feeling this is part of some of the stuff that's cheesing off the creators and animators of these shows. Products like this, probably. They're probably A, worried about quality control and like their reputation, and B, money. I'm not sure what their licensing deals are or things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they, because even this right here, this is, even though it's its own original shot, I guarantee you'll find a frame like this in the anime. And I'm wondering if that's why they have the screenshots basically of the anime, because that's what Crunchyroll actually has rights to, and it's like the cheapest and easiest way to produce like, yeah, this is from the anime, this is from the anime, this is from the anime. You know, if you Nobara Kurosaki, this is from the anime. Again, directly from the anime. Direct frame from the anime. Another direct frame from the anime. It's like, yeah, this is probably the biggest direct frame from the anime. It's a little lazy in my opinion. I'm sorry this video is going on so long. I thought I was doing better with pacing, but hey. Again, I guess I had a lot to say about Union Arena. I like it. At the same time, do I think it could be better? Yes. They could start by doing their own illustrations. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. And honestly, I really do hope they are giving the creators and stuff like that their cut and everything from this, because like I said, it feels like Crunchyroll kind of made this and teamed up with Bandai just to kind of make a game for money's sake. And I mean, it's cool to collect these. I like these. They're awesome. I love the anime. I love the shots. Like, even this little funny one, Miwa, like, they're cool. And I really do like the Bleach ones too. I even got a starter deck of Bleach that we can open up at some point. Um, but yeah, it's just I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is if I were the creators of the show and I saw this stuff coming out and I wasn't at least being compensated fairly for this, for, creating the whole thing, I'd be pretty mad too. Especially if Crunchyroll and Bandai are trying to like cut them out. Like, yeah, that would be my main thing, and that would also make a lot of sense as to why they're so mad, as if they're going off and selling merch on their own and cutting out the actual creators. That's just not cool, man. Um, yeah, especially when you're gonna just go ahead and essentially put screenshots on cards. Fuck, I could do that. I mean, I would still have to make up the rules to the game, but yeah, no, yeah. I want to see these illustrations, man. Like, keep on bringing up One Piece, but yeah, these are all, unless it's one of the manga frames, all original illustrations and art. And yeah, I same with Pokemon. I even put the illustrator's name on the card. Like some of the really cool ones I see, I'll even say the illustrator's name out loud. It's just a little disrespectful if you ask me. But hey, what can you do? Okay, thank God I had the mic on this entire time. This entire 22 minutes. Oh my gosh. Um, I swear my videos aren't normally like this, but like I said, starting school tomorrow, so I'm a little anxious. I don't know why these are going on so long, because I got a lot of thoughts going on in my head right now. But yeah, no, I am honestly very happy to get this, and I will say, if you're a Pokemon fan, like I was saying before, um, yeah, I would go with like maybe some of the Japanese stuff if you're trying to fill a void in between sets. I wouldn't wander off and do like Union Arena collections and stuff like that. I honestly don't know how successful this will even be. I It would be kind of cool to like put a Hunter deck or a Bleach deck against a Jujutsu Kaisen deck, but I don't even know if they do that. Maybe they just allow it, same franchises versus same franchises. You know what I'm saying? But they have the same rules, so it's just easier to remember. Which again, it just feels lazy. Which I guess is my one major complaint. Well, yeah, probably my one major complaint about that is, yeah, it just feels a little bit lazy. I like the idea of it being able to, you know, just learn one set of rules and play all these cards and play all these different games with your favorite shows and everything. I just wish they had their own illustrations, and I wish that, yeah, like I want to see more of this. I want to see more of this. I want to see some original shit. I want to see some good looking stuff. Yeah, it's I'm torn because I honestly really do like this. But yeah, they don't even have an illustrator on here. I guess a shout out to the animators over there at what is it called? What's their studio name? I forget, but they put out a lot of really good stuff. Crap, I forget what studio they're called. I'm gonna have to look this up now. I was talking smack and now I can't even remember what studio makes this. Because I want to shout out the actual artists behind the cards, because that's what I like about all these trading cards. I'm sorry, this is about to turn into a 25-minute video. Yeah. Feel free to skip the rant at the end. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great week. I'll try to get out pack Pokemon and a pack of One Piece tomorrow. My first day of class though, so please bear with me. Might not come out until later in the day. I'm gonna try to do a Pokemon one first thing, but yeah, One Piece is definitely gonna be later in the day. And yeah, wish me luck. I know I said that probably 5 times now, but just a little bit nervous. Can't tell. And yeah, I had a good time, as you can tell from how much I'm talking, opening up these cards with you guys and talking about them and getting a little more in depth with them. I know the trend and the better, you know, format for all this is quick 5-10 minute max videos. But I don't know, I like to go in a little bit deeper and talk a little bit more about the franchises and the cards and all the other stuff. So yeah, it's just interesting too, because you read all these articles like, yeah, what's going on with Crunchyroll and how much money they're making from their store, and you hear about the creators getting yeah. So I like to try to piece things together in my mind, in my head, try to figure out what's going on. Yeah, there's like 18 different takes on the same news event these days, and it's just crazy. So I'm just gonna end it right now. I know I ranted super long. I'm so sorry. I should have ended this video 6 minutes ago, but yeah. Um, hey, maybe I'll no, I won't cut. I won't cut it. Like I said, one take. Those are the rules. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.